Tengang kawali, isa yan sa mga kilalang saliwikain na alam na ng kararami. Tama ba?
Sawikain.
Sawikain ba? Okay,
Oo.
sawikain. Ibig sabihin ay nagbibingi-bingihan.
Yun.
Ngunit, paano kung totoong nabibingi na pala ang isang tao nang hindi natin nalalaman?
Tama ka dyan, Audrey. Paano nga kung yung kausap natin ay meron na palang hearing impairment o yung bang humihina na ang kanilang mga pandinig? Kaya upang pag-usapan ang tungkol sa bagay na yan at para na rin lumawak ang ating pangunawa, makasama po natin si Dr. Ian Lucero. Good morning, Doc, and welcome po dito sa Rise and Shine, Pilipinas. This is Prof. Fee together with Audrey. Good morning.
Morning, Doc.
Good morning po. Good morning po sa lahat, all the viewers this morning.
Doc, good morning. Para sa kaalaman, Doc, na marami natin mga ka-RSP, wanna know, ano po ba ang tinatawag na hearing impairment? Or do we have a specific term for that, Doc? Go ahead.
So, when you say hearing impairment or pagkabingi, no, or panghihina ng pandinig, no, it can be partial or total inability to hear. It can be due to there's a disruption on air structures. That means may nakabara doon, or it can be may fluid sa middle ear. So, yung may disruption or may perforation sa tympanic membrane, or it can be from the nerves, or it can be from the brain's hearing center. So, yun ang mga possible causes. And also, it ranges from mild to profound hearing loss. It can be both, or it can be on one ear only. So, yun ang hearing impairment po.
So, Doc, ibig sabihin meron bang mga pagkabingi na temporary lang?
Yes, if it's caused by, for example, yung tutuli, yung impacted cerumen, it's covering your eardrum or your ear canal. So, for sure, magko-complain yung tao na panghihina ng pandinig kasi may naka-cover doon. Or let's say for infection, if may infection, or may fluid sa middle ear, temporary lang din yun kapag na-treat yung infection, or may konting butas sa tympanic membrane, yun, temporary lang din yun. Matitreat naman yun.
Okay, Doc, ano pong sintomas ng pagkabingi, Doc? When do we say na parang kailangan natin magpa-check up, or is there something that we should work on because hindi na ako nakarinig or mahina na?
One, very common, no? When you cannot hear, no, when you're speaking to a phone. So when you're speaking through your cell phone, you cannot hear, or when you're having a conversation in public, no, like for example in a restaurant with your friend, and you keep asking ano, huh? So, or you are, hearing muffled, high-pitched sounds, yun. Or yung you tend to compensate yung voice, parang for example you're hearing someone talking very loud, then isa din yun, it's a compensatory mechanism din yun. So yun ang mga sintomas, no, na makikita natin.
Doc, sintomas din ba pag masyado ring malakas yung boses ng tao? Kasi sometimes, pag malakas yung boses niya, it's because baka hindi niya narinig yung boses niya na malakas yung boses niya.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
So, kasi malakas yung boses niya kasi it is the ability, no, for it, parang compensatory mechanism kasi yun ng brain eh. Kasi because of the faintness of the sound that is perceived, no, from themselves or from others, no, clearly. So, mag-compensate yung brain, so they will tend to speak louder, no, to be heard. Yun.
Okay, Doc. Curious ako doon sa may binanggit mo kanina na nagkukos din ng pagiging bingi, yung infection sa tenga. Ano po ba yung mga dahilan kaya nagkakaroon ng infection sa tenga at paano po yung gamutan nito?
Yung pinaka-common, yung yung infection sa external auditory canal, yung sa panlabas, no? Kasi we have this habit eh. Tayong mga Filipino, we tend to clean our ears eh. May worse pa nga they buy this instrument na parang metal to clean their ear.
Oo,
And
meron.
sometimes na braid yung walls ng external auditory canal. So, mag-infection doon or yung mga yung tutuli, mapupush inward. So then they will swim in it's called nga swimmer's ear. Eh. So yun ang pinaka-common. Then we have also infections in the middle ear. We have like yung may fluid yung fluid pupunta sa middle ear, then magsistay doon. Like for example, sipon, no? Magsistay doon ng matagal. Then sometimes mag-accumulate yung fluid, then worst scenario, it will pop out dito sa external ear. Yun. I'm not sure anong term yun sa Tagalog. In Bisaya kasi it's buog.
Oh.
Yun na nga Profi, no?
Yung may lalabas na mabaho sa tenga.
Oh, okay.
Yun.
Luga sa Tagalog, ata.
Luga, yung ba yung pasintabi sa mga nagbe-breakfast po?
Oo.
Oo. Pero, I remember tuloy having that situation. Although hindi naman sa luga, no? Hindi kasi napanood ko yung vlog ni Frenchie D. Parang, di ba, she had Bell's palsy for free time. So, bata kasi siya, mahilig siyang maglinis talaga ng tenga niya. Tapos siguro baka meron doon na apektuhan na nerve nung bata siya, nagka-Bell's palsy siya. I think, Doc, is there a significant correlation or relationship between yung masyadong paglinis ng tenga and it could lead to Bell's palsy in that case, Doc?
So it can be progression of infection, no? Most common yung mga viruses, yung cytomegalovirus, yun mga ganon. Pero at any type of infection, it can be bacterial or fungal. Kapag nagpo-progress yung infection, kasi yung middle ear kasi doon it houses doon mismo lalabas yung yung facial nerve on the middle ear and the inner ear doon. May pathway kasi doon. Then kapag na-disrupt or kasi yung infection if masyadong malala na naepektuhan yung nerve, then yun, magpapalsi talaga.
Ayun.
Eto na nga, no? Ang mga Pinoy parang nag-i-enjoy masyado pag naglilinis ng tenga. Parang may kakaibang sensation. Oo. Pero minsan, kapag tanggal ng cotton buds, may dugo na yung...
Oo.
So, ano po ba yung tamang paglilinis ng ating tenga?
Yung tamang paglilinis ng ating tenga is actually we don't need to clean our ear or outside of our ear, that's the area that we clean, but inside may self-cleansing mechanism kasi siya So when you talk about self-cleansing mechanism, yung naturally it will clean by itself kasi may mga glands doon mga serominous glands. It will expel out the tutuli mismo, no? But if we use the cotton buds, kasi if you look at the cotton buds, the size of the cotton buds is more or less the size of your ear canal. So once you insert the cotton buds, you will end up pushing the cerumen or the tutuli inward at mag-impact doon. So it can even cause harm than good, no? So you don't clean your ear. It will just, as long as we are healthy, it will just expel naturally. May self-cleansing mechanism kasi siya.
Doc, yung ear waxing, is that okay? Kasi may ear waxing na ginagawa pa, nagpapamasahe ka, tapos in the end, makikita mo, pasintabi ulit sa mga nagbe-breakfast, talaga makikita mo din yung mga yellowish discharge.
Well, I don't know, no? Kasi hindi naman sila doktor, no? So, I don't know about their knowledge in terms of ear anatomy, if they are familiar with it. So, actually hindi ako nakatry doon, but hindi na ako, I've never explored or anong ginagawa talaga doon. But, I'm not sure kasi if they're familiar with the anatomy. Baka kasi they're ending up like injuring the parts of the ear, like perforating like for example the tympanic membrane. So I cannot speak about that kasi hindi ko naman familiar yung ginagawa nila. Pero sa akin lang, the best is you really go to if you have ear problems, ear issues, don't self-manage, don't self-medicate. Go straight to an ear, nose, throat specialist near you.
Yun.
Kasi yung ear waxing, kasi can you imagine they're not familiar? If you ask them about anatomy of the ear, for example, are they familiar? Baka may mabutas la doon or baka doon, may ma-injure. So they know how to manage it? Hindi. So yun, I advise if you have ear issues, go to a specialist.
Ayan.
To be safe.
Tama, no? Punta ka agad sa ENT, huwag kang mag-eksperimento. Usually yan mga bata, kunyari galing sa swimming, tapos may pumasok na tubig sa tenga.
Ako pag naliligo, nag-shower ka, gagalang-galang ka minsan. Pwede naman yon.
Pero pag medyo matagal-tagal na, kailangan na dalhin sa espesyalista,
Yun, oo,
sa
tama,
ENT.
tama.
Ayan. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng kaalaman na ibinahagi sa amin. Dr. Ian Lucero, maraming salamat.
Thanks for having me po.